Do you get the sense that Elon reads the same literature, that he's as quite as tapped in as other people? Like my read on him, especially I covered the Elon versus Sam Altman trial a couple months ago, and I was struck by how ill-informed he was by everything. Not that I ever particularly thought he was as smart as, his sycophantic believers believe he is, but I was struck that he hadn't prepared at all for that trial. And I wrote about that. And I'm curious what you make of how involved he is in this movement, or if he's sort of along for the ride because he does share a political alignment with a lot of these characters.
Elon Musk is more of a follower than a leader. I don't think he's read many books at all in his life. And in general, he's not very bright. He obviously has some areas of expertise, but like a lot of billionaires and other powerful people, he overestimates his intelligence and his knowledge and his competence in a wider range of areas. A lot of these guys believe that since they're rich, that they're better and they know more than anybody does about everything. And that's just not the case. Some people call that the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you overestimate your competence, the more incompetent you are. And we definitely see that with Elon Musk. Anytime he steps outside of his own zone, he generally creates a massive catastrophe of some kind, whether it's public relations for Tesla by being a racist, anti-immigrant right-winger, or claiming he was going to rescue those Thai boys in the cave with a submarine when actually a submarine had zero role in that. We see in various ways the massive stupidity of Elon Musk. And again, there are some things he seems to be good at, like making lots of money from investors, but that doesn't apply to other areas. So Musk is mostly a follower. And I think that the reason he aligns with so much of the dark enlightenment and neo-reactionary and tech fascist movement is for some pretty simple, logical, and natural reasons. These ideas cater to the notion that wealthy white men should be the rulers of the earth. And I think that in a natural way, he automatically aligns with that. He's already there. In a way, what the Curtis Yarvins and others do is simply tell rich white men what they want to hear, right? Billionaires should rule the world. Oh, master, please invest in my crappy company now because I'm writing these tracts that are saying what you want to hear. So Elon's very good at getting attention and hogging the spotlight. And that also stems from his stupidity. You actually don't want to be in the main character in everybody's world and life in politics. Why? Because people end up hating you. And that's pretty much what's happened with Elon Musk. A lot of people who once respected him or thought he was visionary or had ideas or was a benevolent person trying to do good things for the world now despise him.